During exam season, something strange starts happening. Replying to one message feels exhausting. Opening your laptop feels heavier than usual. Even simple tasks suddenly feel mentally difficult, like sending a quick email to your professor, or even just deciding what to eat for lunch or picking out clothes for the day. You might even find yourself staring at a blank document for hours, unable to type a single word. And the confusing part is that you know these tasks are not actually hard. You've done them countless times before without a second thought. So you start wondering, why does everything suddenly feel overwhelming? By the end of this video, you'll understand why small tasks start feeling emotionally heavier during exams, how academic pressure overloads the brain, and the small shift that helps reduce that mental weight. Because the issue is often not the task itself. It's the amount of pressure already sitting in your mind before the task even begins. Most students think overwhelm means they are becoming lazy, distracted, or mentally weak. They might blame themselves for not being able to focus or for feeling unmotivated. But during exam periods, your brain is constantly tracking unfinished work, deadlines, revision plans, fear of failure, and pressure about the future. It's not just about the immediate task. It's about the ripple effect of every decision. You're thinking about how this one exam impacts your GPA, your scholarship, your future career, and even your family's expectations. That mental load quietly drains attention and emotional energy. You might find yourself staring blankly at your notes, unable to absorb information, or procrastinating on assignments you usually enjoy. You might snap at friends or family, feel constantly on edge, or struggle to fall asleep at night because your mind is racing through all the things you should be doing. So even simple tasks begin feeling bigger than they actually are. The thought of doing laundry feels like climbing Mount Everest, and making a simple phone call feels like a monumental effort. Malala Yousafzai once said, "One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world." But for many students today, education no longer feels connected to curiosity. It feels connected to constant pressure. The joy of learning is replaced by the dread of upcoming exams, the fear of disappointing parents, or the anxiety of not getting into the desired program. Students often feel like they are on a treadmill, constantly running but never quite reaching a destination, always chasing the next grade, the next achievement, the next approval. At Daily Reset Lab, this channel explores the hidden psychological patterns behind studying, exams, pressure, and performance. We delve into why your brain reacts the way it does under stress and how you can work with it, not against it. And if this feels familiar, watch this next. Why studying feels impossible when you're burned out. Now, here's where students get trapped. The more overwhelmed you feel, the more tasks begin stacking emotionally inside your mind. Imagine a student with 3 essays due, a presentation to prepare, and 2 exams to study for. Each task individually might be manageable, but together they create a mountain of mental burden. The sheer volume of what needs to be done, combined with the weight of expectations, creates a paralyzing effect. And the more pressure builds internally, the harder it becomes to begin even small things. You might spend hours planning, reorganizing, or just staring at your to-do list, feeling utterly stuck. That creates a cycle where avoidance increases overwhelm, and overwhelm increases avoidance. You avoid the tasks because they feel too big, and the avoidance makes them feel even bigger, leading to more overwhelm. So the problem is not always capability. Sometimes your brain is simply overloaded. It's like trying to run too many apps on an old computer. Eventually, it slows down and freezes, not because the apps are inherently difficult, but because the system can't handle the simultaneous demands. One small thing can help. Instead of thinking about everything you need to finish, focus only on starting one small task completely. This could be as simple as opening the textbook to the first page, writing one sentence of an essay, reviewing just one concept for 10 minutes, or even just making a list of the first 3 steps for a larger assignment. The key is to make the first step so small that it feels almost trivial, removing the mental barrier to getting started. Reducing mental load often makes action feel lighter again. By breaking down the overwhelming mountain into tiny, manageable pebbles, you regain a sense of control and momentum. Because overwhelmed brains struggle with accumulation, not just difficulty. It's not that you can't do the work. It's that the sheer volume and perceived pressure of all the work at once is what's shutting you down. Feeling overwhelmed during exams does not mean you are incapable or failing. It means your brain is working hard, perhaps too hard, to manage a complex and demanding situation. Your brain may simply be carrying too much pressure at once, and your score is information, not identity. It's a measure of your performance on a specific day, under specific conditions, not a reflection of your worth as a person or your potential in life. Subscribe to Daily Reset Lab for more perspective like this. We're here to help you navigate the psychological challenges of academic life and beyond. And if you want to understand why your brain eventually stops absorbing information effectively, watch Why Studying More Makes You Remember Less.